There's all this AI technology coming out, but can it help you make a movie? I decided to experiment with this by going on to Chat GPT and writing in a film idea that I vaguely thought about once. It then ended up pitching an entire storyline with the exact requirements that I asked it to export. I then went over to Midjourney and started creating concept art for this film, typing in the vague visuals that I had in my head. And the result was pretty, well, amazingly accurate. What are the next steps other than going over to Amazon and ordering the costume?
Fucking go, bro!
And with all of those things compiled, we were off to shooting the film that AI put together.
How do you feel?
Let's try.
That's the spirit. Gloves are overrated. I think socks kind of conquer them here.
Haven't run since Clementine.
You feel you got a good rhythm now?
I think so.
Okay, let's do it a couple more times.
Which I just want to take a bit of a step back and recognize what just happened here. A movie was written, conceptualized, and developed with production design made, all from the power of my computer, and I was able to do all of this in the span of an hour. Over the past 2 days, we ended up filming and capturing this very cool sci-fi project that was a little fart in my head and now is a full-blown, I don't know where that metaphor is going. One of the hardest things to do as filmmakers is obviously having collaborative partners in the room, especially if you're doing these things solo. But if you go into a website like Chat GPT, it will be at capacity. But if you go into Chat GPT when it is not at capacity, you'll be amazed at some of the things it can write. You can literally put simple prompts in like, write me a story about a girl trapped in a universe where she's consistently fighting herself, and it will spit that out. You can even come up with YouTube video ideas, YouTube video title ideas, and even dive into exact scripts with dialogue, fully fledged, fully formed, and go out and execute it.
That looks cool. That looked really cool.
So I decided to go into Midjourney and do the exact same thing, typing in images of films that I, thought about doing, but just didn't have the budget to hire someone to build the concept art, or I think the confidence really. So by simply taking these images that you've created, whether it's a close-up, medium, wide, piecing this into a deck, writing some text about it, even getting ChatGPT to write the text about it, you can have a full film pitch to which you can start sending to people. But pitching is a whole other process. You can write and then go out and execute the idea.
Yeah, this is a great, this looks great.
I don't run this way and hide behind here because aren't they coming from where Matt is?
That's fair,
Yeah.
yes.
I'd say some tips that I would provide for coming up with these concept arts or even scripts is look at what you have and get ChatGPT or Midjourney to create the art around your resources.
Is there an eye line you want me to look at? Like how?
Yeah,
how
look
is
at that
she-
tree, look at the window of that house over there.
Okay.
And here are a few other AI tools that I think are going to help shape your filmmaking toolkit. The first one is Murf AI. We use this exclusively on our film Clementine, where I replaced one of the actors that I had cast by this AI generating robot, which basically I would just type in the script and then myself and my partner Neil would change the way the dialogue was in post-production if we needed a better inflection, if we wanted to change the dialogue in any way, shape, or form. And where something like this generated audio can help you is if, let's say, you're in need of an actor but can't find the right voice or right ethnicity or right characteristics, you can shape that in post-production.
Perimeter sensitive. Please confirm.
It's just a bird.
Thanks. Shall I submit an incident report?
Call Mom.
She seems to be unavailable.
The secret weapon I think Adobe is going to pull out very soon on those who are migrating over to Resolve and other editing software is their AI technology that they're putting money behind. Specifically, this AI audio cleaning up software that we recently just tinkered with, and it is absolutely insane. Well, this setup is shot on my cell phone, which is a $1,000 camera, maybe like a $500 camera with all the other bells and whistles that are attached to what a cell phone actually has. Well, this setup is shot on my cell phone, which is a $1,000 camera, maybe like a $500 camera with all the other bells and whistles that are attached to what a cell phone actually has. My biggest philosophy in filmmaking now is that the time to have been a Spielberg or a Fincher or George Lucas has kind of passed. That train has left the station. But now we have the opportunity to be hybrid creatives, piecing together AI, YouTube, TikTok, and the styles to which we grew up with, whether it's the Nolans, the Spielbergs, or the Finchers, and weave those together to create something new. And I really think that will be the train that we can all leave and launch off together. This film echoes that we're on our journey of making now. We shot episode 1 as a proof of concept, and I would say stay tuned for the release of that, as well as the release of other episodes coming in the near future. If you are interested in following that journey, there is an Instagram page for the film you can find in the description below. Also, I feel like a real YouTuber. I have my plaque behind me. This is what they all do. They have their microphones, their computer in front of them, and a plaque. I feel like I'm doing, just in case I lose motivation while shooting things, I have this to look at. So with all that said, friends, thanks for watching and tuning in. Really appreciate all your support that you have on this channel. If you have not yet, it'd be amazing to get your subscription. But if not, just share, like, love, send some comments in below. Have you been tinkering with AI? Are there tools to which you think are useful? And let me know what AI is doing to you today.